Okay, let's try once again. So it was not giving the query. So let's start it again. Take sales in category. Yeah, let's stop it again. Stop the recording. So this will generate a Tableau dashboard altogether, which will tell you how this particular dashboard is performing. So once you do this thing, let's say if you have 10 dashboard that you have created, you can do the same thing. So start the performance recording and do these things, and you will be able to know the performance of the dashboard. Okay, so I'll show you this in the next session. So let's discuss about the Tableau server. So basically, we are discussing about data server. So data server will take care of the data things. So it will have all the details of the Tableau data sources. So data server. So it will have all the details of Tableau data sources, and it will also take care of the metadata. So in metadata, it will have table names, schema names, header names, and calculation that we have written, groups. All these things will be there in the data server, and definitions and groups calculation will also be there in the data server. So application will take care of the permissions and browsing. SQL will take care of data converting into visualization, and data server will take care of the data. And it will take care of all the names, table names, schema names, and header names, and the calculations and the groups. So it will take care of all the data which is there in Tableau server. And we also have one more. Yeah, Rakim. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. So once you publish to Tableau server, so this is what is Tableau server. I mean, the backend operation. So these are all backend operations that you cannot see. So once you try publishing anything to Tableau server, so there is a gateway. So this will test, I mean, from here, everything will get distributed. So from here, it will go to data. So if your dashboard has data, so that data related information will go to data. So let's not consider these four. So let's see here. So data related things will go to backgrounder and data server engine. And SQL server, so data we are preparing by using data, we have prepared visualizations in our dashboard. So that will take care by the SQL server. And we have to give permissions to the dashboard. So once you publish the dashboard, you don't want everyone in your organization to view the dashboards. Let's say you have some 1,000 employees in your organization. So in total, you have 1,000 employees. But in your team, you have 100 employees. You don't want all the 1,000 employees to look into your dashboard. And so it is not relevant for them to look into your dashboard. For only for your team members, it is relevant. So you will give only access to your team members, which is 100 people. So application will take care of who needs to access the dashboard. So from this gateway, gateway will distribute. So this is a so gateway is like a primary request. So it will go to the gateway first whenever you publish any particular dashboard, and from there it will distribute to the tasks that we discussed, the components that we discussed. So the backgrounder, the vSQL server and application. Application will take care of the permissions and vSQL will take care of the data to visualization. So this will have visualization basically, and this will take care of the data. So likewise, it will get distributed in the Tableau server. So these are all the backend stuff. I'm just giving you so that you will know how things work in Tableau server. And there is one thing called backgrounder. Is that clear, Rakim? Yeah. So backgrounder is one more component where it will take care of the scheduled extracts and manages other background tasks. So whenever we publish in live and extract. So in our previous classes, we have discussed about what is live and what is extract. So live, you don't need to worry or you don't need to take care of the dashboard that you published in the live query. Why? Because it is directly connected to the database, Oracle or SQL. So whenever the data gets changed in SQL or Oracle, automatically the dashboard will get updated. But in extract query, it is not like that. So it is a scheduled thing where you can schedule hourly basis or weekly basis or daily basis. So you can set up some time. Okay, so that will be taken care by the backgrounder. So backgrounder will take care of all this. So we can set up. So what is the component that is taking care of this particular extract scheduling is background. So that is about backgrounder, and gateway is the initial step. So whenever you publish, so that will go to gateway only. So the request which come in from the client firstly strike the gateway server and then routed to the appropriate procedures. So from there, it will be distributed to the backgrounder data server and data engine and to SQL server and to application server. And this will also work as a load balancer and share the request to the procedures in a single server configuration. And every procedure sits on the gateway or primary server. So in organizations, so they maintain servers as we discussed earlier. So there will be a primary server. So in most of the cases, I mean, people might maintain only one server as the primary, and they will also have some working servers. So mostly our data will be connected, or our data that we published will be stored in this, and we can view it from the Tableau server. So this is, let's say, your screen. Yeah, so you can access Tableau server from your local PC, or you can even log in from the mobile as well. So there is a mobile app also. So that is called as Tableau Mobile. Okay, so if you want to see the dashboards that are published in your organization, so there is an app called Tableau Mobile. You can view the dashboards there. So you can access on particularly Tableau server, and there are some extra servers which will be there. So when there is a load, so when there is a heavy load, so there are some extra servers. So these are called as working servers. If there is a extra load that is coming up, let's say you are maintaining some 100 GB of data here, 100 GB of data that you are maintaining, and so it is crossing 100 GB. So then this primary server will take help from the other working servers. It's very less, so let's take 1 TB. Let's say you have a server of 1 TB size. Okay, so it is crossing more than 1 TB. So then it will take help from the working servers. So this will have extra 1 TB. This will also have extra 1 TB. So when there is a load, So it will take help from the other servers and it will try to adjust the competition. So it's basically it also acts like a load balancer. So gateway also acts like a load balancer. So when there is a huge load, so it will try to access the data from the primary server itself. But if there is a huge data that is coming up, so then it will take the help from the working servers. So this will act like a load balancer as well. And first of all, it is whatever that we are publishing in the Tableau server, it will go and hit the gateway. And once it hits the gateway, from there it will distribute to the data, and from there it will distribute to the visual and to application server. And at last we will get the access. So in Windows or Linux or in the Tableau mobile, at the end we will be able to access it. So it will check all these things, whether this person has the access or not, whether this data is giving this visualization or not. It will check everything. And at the end, we can see the visualization in Tableau server. So that is about Tableau components. So we have 5 components basically. So application server, SQL server, data server, and backgrounder and gateway. These are the 5 components, 5 important components. With these only the Tableau server is working. Yeah, Rakib. Primary server meaning which will maintain as a major thing. Let's say whole data will be present in only in this primary server. Okay, only once this server becomes, I mean, completely full, then we'll take from the other servers. So we will also publish, or it will, I mean, data will be stored in other servers also. We will not be able to see that operation. So it will only be taken care by the gateway. I'm just telling you the backend operation. So once this is completely loaded, so once it is completely filled, then it will use the data from the other storage so that you can access Tableau server without any hassle. Okay, so learn how to leverage Tableau servers to access interactive insights from anywhere. This session will help to familiarize you with main features of Tableau. So basically, you can publish in Tableau server and you can access Tableau server anywhere. So you can have the login credentials and you can log in from anywhere. And you can view the dashboard. So the dashboard that I have prepared in my local desktop. So if I give access to my entire team, so they will be able to access that particular dashboard from the browser anywhere, from anywhere. So this is how it looks like. So user experience and navigate the Tableau server. So this will be similar like how you can see in the Tableau public. So let me just show you. Sorry, I'm just showing this Tableau public. Just a second. Am I audible? Hello? Oh,